Good evening, fellow space lobsters. It's Stellaris time.
Hi.
Yeah,
I, I, I'm
you're
I'm
not a
not a
space
lobster.
lobster, are you?
No.
So no. You are a what are you, Sean, in Stellaris
I am a
terms?
pony ant, or
Hmm.
as us ant experts call them, the green ant,
Ooh,
which are
that's
indigenous to Australia.
uh
Um, and hang on a second, I've forgotten. Just like let me get maximize my memory. Um,
huh.
they live in many habitats, including deserts, forests, woodland, and urban areas.
Ooh, okay. So you are
Yeah.
literally found everywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Um, and did you know that we are some of the first ants to arrive after a forest fire?
I did not know that. Funnily
Yeah.
enough.
hmm
Okay. So yeah. So you are nature's first responders.
Um, No, well, I mean, no, we're nature's looters. I
Yeah,
think is
okay, that
actually
makes
more
that.
like
Yeah, that makes more sense.
yeah.
Okay, good. Well, so for anyone who's tuning in for the first time for Stellaris, is going to be incredibly confused by what they're seeing and hearing. But I guess we're not going to waste too much time explaining what Stellaris is, other than it's a big space
hmm
game with empires. My empire is. Let's get rid of that. Is the Pepe infused goodness. We are King Pepe Le Prawn space lobsters, as you can see from this picture here. And as Sean said, his empire is ant based.
The United Pony Ant Imperium.
There we go.
That's
That's
yeah.
Sean's end.
Um,
So we're trying to let those kind of core concepts guide us. Like Sean's making decisions based on his colony being his empire being like a hive mind ant colony. Is that fair to say?
yeah, yeah,
And I'm doing mine as if I am a lobster in the Muppets, which
yeah,
feels like it's being less relevant to how I can roleplay this. But let's see if I can shoehorn that in a bit.
yeah. So shall I unclick pause?
Uh, yes, yes, yes.
I've been
Let's
thinking
do
about
that.
this all week. I really I realized as soon as we finished last time, I realized how much I love this game.
Yeah.
And I've only played one game.
Okay.
Um, like so much stuff happens so often in this.
Mm-hmm.
Already I unpaused and there's so many things happening. So what have you got any plans for this right now?
So yeah, to talk people through my plans. I've been quite lucky, and I have a lot of habitable planets very close to my empire, the starting system,
Yeah.
which has meant that I've got two colonies on the go and a third looking viable soon. So I've got it's just about to tick over to ready at the next point. Well, there it is. That's my colony. So my species is no longer rendered extinct if our homeworld goes. So that's nice. That's nice.
Yep.
I can imagine it feels quite weird now that you're not the one we're talking about, Sean. Like last week, you were like, it was you talking about all the different things that we were doing.
Yeah, and I'm already now lost because I'm pausing it because all sorts of things seem to just keep happening all the time. So I've now found a crashed ore freighter. The ISS is discovered. I'm as much as I do like everything that's going on, maybe it's actually kind of a weakness because I'm struggling to keep up because is that what do you think? Am I being crazy?
No, I don't think you're being crazy. I think there is a lot going on until you kind of get into the rhythm of it and get used to it.
Yeah.
The anomalies. I don't read them anymore. I should, but I've started enough games that these early anomalies.
Unpause now.
Okay. These early anomalies I just don't really read. So
Yeah.
That's a bit of a shame, but I'm busy kind of sorting other stuff out, kind of thing.
Yeah. I
I
think
have so many available jobs. All right, okay.
yeah, I kind of right.
All right, I'm going to pause it now because I've got some stuff to do.
Yeah, cool. So you said what was your What was your plans? Did you say?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I've got to just keep my colonies kind of ticking over, really. So I've got a new colony ship to land here, which is nice. Let's colonize that planet. So we've got. And yeah, so beyond that, like just colonizing the local area, we've got I've got this alien civilization to my southern border. I've got a science ship just skirting around them, which is a bit of a shame because they're kind of between me and Sean, because Sean's empire is roughly over in this space at the bottom right. So we were planning to loop around here and meet up, but we might end up having to go over the top. I imagine there's someone in the between there as well. So, but it's just that these guys, despite not having a massive empire, are apparently quite advanced. So they would kick my butt, basically.
Yeah,
is what the computer said. So,
okay.
So I'm presumably going to establish a border with these guys and just try and keep them sweet. But I think also building right next to them is probably going to really piss them off. So,
yeah,
as you'd imagine. But I've got a lot. Sorry, to carry on. Final point is I've got a lot of northern, kind of northwesterly expansion room. So if there's some like useful planets up here, which I'm about to go send my science ship to, that will mean I am able to. I've just unpaused it. Expand without pissing off my immediate neighbours, but it doesn't put me closer to Sean, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah. Right. So okay, I need some help.
Yeah.
So I've got a real energy crisis right now.
Yeah, I'm down -1 a tick as well. If that makes you feel any better.
I'm 6. I'm losing 6 a month, and I'm currently -23.
Whoa! I didn't realize that it was that bad.
Yeah. So I'm building. So what do I do?
What do you mean?
What have I done?
Well, I'm just trying to think how you've got into that position.
So I've got lots of stations. So can I build solar panels on those stations? I can't see. That's one thing I can't see on. I'm finding it hard to see exactly how many stations I've got.
So, yes, there is one of these. Wait a minute, let me have a look. So it's not Empire Sprawl. Okay. So I've got some factions turning up. There is something here. Is it Empire Sprawl?
I don't.
Empire systems, colonies, population, starbase capacity. So starbase capacity is like starbases are the thing you upgrade your things from. But if you go onto energy credits and hover over it and look at your consumed, where are your big numbers?
Buildings and
how many
districts.
is that? How many is your buildings?
Buildings is 24.
Okay, that's not that much. How about districts?
Hang on a second. I'm just giving some orders. Planet. Okay. So how big is what?
Districts.
19.
That is a bit higher than mine. So I think you've built quite a few more districts than me. But that's not the end of the world.
No. We experienced critical resource shortages. This has a profound negative impact on our empire until the situation is resolved. So minerals. Okay, so
what you could do, I think, right? So if you've paused the game, right?
Yeah.
I think if you go to have you got chat open, by the way? Because I'm not looking at that at all. Yeah, that's cool. So where is it? So if you go onto your planet. If you go into your home world, and hit population, I have a feeling you can prioritize certain jobs. Have you? Because I'm guessing so in your employment stats, I'm guessing you've got 0 unemployment.
Yes.
And how many available jobs?
Available jobs?
So
how do I see
to the left of the unemployment?
Is 10 available jobs.
Okay, so you've got loads of opportunity for jobs, but I can't remember. I've never. Yeah, okay, so you can click on one job to prioritize that. So a technician produces credits,
Yeah. Oh, produce it. That produces yes. So
you
I
can
should.
click to favorite that to.
Okay. Okay. So now that's gone.
So
So
I'm
okay.
actually
So
going to do the same because I
yeah,
need
that's
to
not a bad
grow.
idea.
Yeah.
And then I can. Okay. Right. So I can technician. I can prioritize technicians even on my everywhere. Okay.
On your colony, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Although I've only just established mine, so I've only got specialists. So they're not doing anything basically.
Yeah.
So that might help a little bit. How much is your ships? Your ships are docked, I'm guessing.
How do you dock your ships?
Yeah, that's a good question. Because there's something. Because when they're docked, they cost less upkeep.
Yeah.
So it's the starbase.
This is
Starbase, shipyards.
Transfer. That's something I didn't know about.
Okay.
Order the selected fleets to return to their home base.
Yeah. So in your
Move.
shipyard, if you go to your shipyard, so starbase, shipyard,
Yeah.
it should have the name of the. So I've got a squadron with 7 corvettes in the shipyard. It kind of.
Oh yeah, I've got Stalking Swarm is in there.
Okay, so that's.
But but my other and that means they're docked, right? Is that because they will have been told to return home?
Yeah.
But
so because in the reason this works, if you click on Starbase, in buildings, you should start with crew quarters in your buildings, and that.
Yeah, provides accommodation and support for spaceship crews. Yeah, okay, I see.
Yeah. So that will mean they're cheaper on the upkeep. And that should probably be enough to tip you back into. But you could also look at maybe building a few more like electricity districts. But you can't, like, if you've got that many people out of work.
That's not going to help.
Yeah, like building buildings isn't the thing. You need more people.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Now, so what's this idea of like decisions, and so I can spend my influence to get for these.
Where
like,
are you
decisions now? On like a planet, so I can cease robot assembly. Increases stability, adds more shoulder jobs, stops all pop growth. So I could do encourage planetary growth. I could afford to do that. Growth encouraged modifier added for 120 months, giving the following effects: pop growth speed 25%.
Oh yeah, I mean I've never used these actually. It's kind of interesting.
So I'm thinking I'm going to do that.
Presumably it has a cost.
Yeah, which is 1,000 food, but I've got 2,000 food. So
okay, yeah, actually, wow, I'm going to do that too.
Okay.
Because there are also there are like edicts and policies as well.
Yeah,
but they
so
cost.
The
yeah.
Yeah.
They cost influence, which influence is really important for building star bases, and for is it influence that uses on the traditions, or is that Unity? It's Unity, so ignore me on that. That's
yeah.
fine.
Okay.
But actually, the other thing is colony ships. So there are some things that uses. That are quite important, so I've always stayed clear of that, but that's probably wrong.
Okay, so I'm gonna Are
we happy I'm pausing?
Yeah, go for it. I think we'll see. Right, okay. Okay, I think I just gotta push through.
Yeah, that's basically it. Like you had a little bit of an economic wobble there. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Currently, I've got 83 producing and losing 89. But now, so now I'm in the positive again. So we're good. We're good. Because that mining station was... So, do you, like... Is there such a thing as expanding too quickly?
Yes.
Okay.
Because certain things just cost you more than they produce.
Yeah, but so building space. So you wouldn't. When do you decide to build a new spaceport?
So it's about like systems that you really want, either for a tactical point of view or for the resources. Like habitable planets are like the big thing for me.
Yeah.
Like if you've got a habitable planet in there, then you definitely want to own that system.
Yeah.
Then there are obviously choke points into and out of your kind of area that it's quite helpful to own.
Yes, I think that might be something that I need to think about doing. Is that kind of stuff.
It's still a bit early to worry too much about people coming at you because the distances involved are too much. But it's just something like if you're thinking, where should I build something here or there? Then you're like, well, maybe I would just cover that system.
Yeah, but I shouldn't necessarily just be building all the time. I should probably stop and have a rest.
Like especially if your energy credits are like plummeting and your population growth is not enough to kind of keep up with your other forms of expansion, then I think that's it's definitely not a sprint as
okay,
as games
new research. So
the research stuff is awesome as well.
Construction complete.
Right. Okay, so that fleet has been repaired, which means they'll be fine. So now I've got a food crisis.
Really?
So how do I...
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm actually quite dealing with that as well, maybe.
So I guess I need to just build more agricultural districts.
Or just take the priority off the thing for a bit and just let people settle around a little bit more. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I think obviously like finding that balance is probably a bit difficult.
I definitely need to build agricultural districts on the place I colonized because that currently doesn't have any on it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's probably
so. Okay.
So one thing, like a couple of early mistakes I made in very early games of Stellaris was not having enough science ships. So I built only one science ship, and that just took forever to kind of look around. And then having too many because they were just like too expensive and not producing anything. So things like that do feel a bit like a balancing act.
Yes, for sure.
In this game.
So I guess I want to get this. So I've got a system with a natural wormhole. So that's probably one I want to claim.
Yes, definitely. Stuff like that is totally worth it because even if you can't do anything with it now, like your science might advance so that you can later on.
Yeah.
There's lots of like fancy different. So we haven't really dealt with any trading stuff yet either. So, that's quite a big.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, I've already got that. Sorry. Let's have galactic ambition. There we go. So I'm not. Like, I don't know if this is a problem or not, but I'm not describing stuff as much as Sean did, like, when we're playing. So I haven't.
So
when you were playing, when we were watching you kind of said, you read out, like, the anomalies and things like that, whereas I'm kind of just clicking through them. So I'll promise I won't do that for the next one, but that means you'll hear me, Sean, reading some of them out. So.
Yep, that's fine. What is going on in your world?
I mean, not much at the moment. I've just taken a couple of systems near this other alien thing, and there's one right by them that it would be interesting because it's got some trade goods on it. So I don't know if you've noticed trade goods yet. They're like a little ring. Have you got any nearby?
Yes, I do have some trade. So what's that all about?
So I think like this is something that's relatively new to me. Is that if you that contains a gateway. I don't know what that is.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, let's research that. Disabled gateway. Ooh. So
weird.
I think I found like an intergalactic gateway that's disabled. Requires
Right.
activation by upgrading the gateway. Requires gateway activation technology. So I mean that's a long way from my home. My science ship is just like this guy's just on the long trip to see you, Sean, basically.
Right.
But yeah, there's a trade goods system right next to this, and I think that's a really bad idea, building something there. I think that will awaken this kind of sleeping lion, because if you look at my contacts, they are not where are we contacts? They are not into me. They're like -20 and their relative power is overwhelming. So I think if I build there, they're going to get really pissed off. So I'm going to avoid doing that. And in fact, I'm going to send my construction ship all the way up to the north of my empire, because there's some more exciting systems that aren't going to piss people off over here. So that's what. So it's just basically at the moment doing as many system surveys as you can, just to see what's around you and where you want to expand into.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's it, really. Early empire expansion with colonies. Yeah. Which is great.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I guess I'm feeling a bit. I guess it's having not played it for a week. I'm starting to feel a little bit like, ooh, what's going on? Yeah, I'm kind of, my energy situation is getting a bit bad again. But then,
okay,
I think I need to wait for things to be built, really. So you are going to build some kind of whatever this is, mining station. So what's this? What is a, like, I was reading that you could build like solar panels or something.
So if you go like there's just a sec. Okay. If you so yeah, if you click on your so there's buildings obviously on your actual planet.
Yeah.
They can they're important for what they, and then the districts. So there's buildings and districts on actual planets, and then on your star base, where's my star base? Here. You can upgrade it to a star hold.
Right.
And that allows you to kind of unlock more building slots there on the actual thing, and then they do stuff as well.
So then that's how you get to, right. So that's probably worth doing.
Ooh, I found a wormhole. There we go. Yeah, at some point it will be, definitely. It's a bit early, I would have said, for that. But,
okay.
Did it that? Design. Okay. We're not doing very well on my situation log tutorials, but
yeah,
that doesn't really matter that much. You do gain, so some of them it's worth bearing in mind you do gain benefits from, so like, but they tend to not be the tutorial ones. They're more like government ones. So if your new government or whatever says we're going to build 8 new mining stations, and you do it, you often get a benefit from that. So
right,
it's just something to bear in mind.
Okay, I can build a new tradition.
Oh yeah.
Administrative capacity increased by 20. I don't know what, like.
That's the one I haven't chosen in that branch yet.
Yeah, I've got mind and body, embracing combination of new meditation techniques. Is that like? That's not really antish. Time takes to employ pops to demote to a lower stratum level reduced. The greater good. I think the entire population takes comfort in the knowledge they're working together. That sounds like a thing that ants would be doing.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So I guess it's going to tell me when the upgrades are complete on these things that I just clicked upgrade on.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the moment, I'm doing a lot of like just sending my science vessels around.
Yeah, that's definitely what like a lot of the early game is basically
Yeah.
that.
So how have things been with you?
Good, yeah. What have I been up to? Not a huge amount, like marking, as most people in academia are at the moment, doing a lot of marking.
Yeah.
And in between marking, I have been doing some pixel art for Pillbug stuff, which is for Pillbug prototypes, which I'm really enjoying. Like enjoying more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
Learning a lot, kind of reading a bit around the area, and kind of learning by doing, as obviously a lot of people do with arty stuff. And just having a lot of fun with that. And I think, you can see degrees of improvement in the stuff that we're producing for our next prototypes. So that's gratifying as well, right? Like seeing slight improvements there. We're still very I think we both like have no what's the word, illusions that this stuff that I'm producing now will necessarily end up in the final product, but they'll at least help get us there.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what about you? What have you been up to?
Similar stuff, I suppose. I don't know. Like, it's that time of the year for us where lots of marking comes in. So that starts for me now. I don't know. What have I been doing? I can't remember. I feel like I've not. I don't know. What did we do? We already added wheels, didn't we? Like that was like a while ago.
Yeah, the wheels now move and bounce, which works.
Which makes a surprising difference. Well, not surprising actually, right?
Well, I mean, I suppose I was a little surprised at how much of a difference it made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I figured it would, but it was. It's the game feel element, isn't it? Right, like it's not a new mechanic, but at the same time, it feels quite different.
Yeah, and those things. I think we're kind of thinking a lot about like, we're at the stage where we need to start thinking about that. Like tweaking the game feel.
Yeah.
Anomaly found.
Right, my first Starbase upgrade is about to finish.
Okay.
So would it be? Okay, that's gun building. I haven't got anything here that looks like what I just said.
Nothing economy based.
So what have I got? Missile battery, gun battery, anchorage, shipyard. So what's the trade routes thing then?
So yeah, if you want to, by all means, click on that, and then we'll have a look at it together, because this is something that's a bit new to me as well.
Yeah.
So.
Conversion to energy credits. That I definitely want to do.
Yeah.
So do I just click on it? Left click to expand this. Is it just happening automatically?
So what it needs to do is, I think you need to find ways of trading with things. So,
rich trade routes may attract pirates, so they can be.
I've had an old factory on Ligia's Prime disappear. Ooh.
I think this is just happening, right? I don't have to do anything. It's just saying. This is telling me what the trade hub is doing. I don't think I need to do anything with that.
No, so the thing is, I think it does. So because you don't have another star base. So if you click on your star base, you're the trade capital, right? And so the collection range is a collection range of 1. That means it's able to collect trade value from its own system and set systems up to 1 jump away. Right? So it will show you on your map when you've got this open, above a star system, there's a little box with an arrow down on it. So that shows you
Yeah.
like what's in its trade.
Yeah.
You know, and if none of that stuff has trade goods in it, you are getting 0 from it basically.
Okay.
So that means basically you need to kind of join up systems that have the trade value. I believe with star bases that have either one collection range or you can increase your collection range. I think either through traditions or tech or whatever. And that means you can start joining up those systems.
Right. Okay.
And that's when it will start making you energy credits.
Okay.
Because at the moment, if you look at... I suppose,
think that's now started, actually.
So,
because trade, I'm getting 16 energy from trade.
Great, yeah, there we go. So I'm getting 7 because I haven't linked up any other than, like, I've got the trade value of my current system is 6, so I'm getting that, basically. That's all I'm getting. So, yeah, like, it gets more complicated when you're doing things like, like dealing with pirates and stuff, but linking up systems with those systems in them is good, basically.
Yeah. Right. Science ship, where are you?
Okay, I did say I would talk about more what's actually going on, and then failed miserably to do that. So
what's going on?
Well, no, it's just like I keep getting like so there's another. It's the pop-ups, right, about like things happening.
Yeah.
I'm not reading them out to the viewers at home, so apologies for that. But they are quite long, and it would take a long time to read them. So I'm not.
Well, what's the gist? Well, like what?
Gist is like we're finding stuff out in the galaxy that's kind of weird and new and fun.
Yeah. So I've now got factions that have appeared.
Yes, factions. Yep.
Yeah.
So they're all fun games.
Yes. How exactly?
So if you if you go to your factions screen, all right, so you can see
there's a faction screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So it's political. So, okay, is this something I need to worry about?
Well, it could be at some point, right?
Right. But now it's probably okay.
For the moment, they're not going to cause you too much problems. Yeah, basically, they are like adding effects into your how your empire runs, but there's so many other things to deal with that I don't think you can really worry too much about it. But at some point, you will. That if they start kicking off, basically, is when you really need to worry about them.
Yeah. Sure.
As with most things in life.
Yeah. I only found one habitable planet.
Okay, so that's something that I would, if I were you, really try and push your science ships out to try and get as many.
Yeah, I am
But
doing
at the end of
that.
the day, what can you do if you don't find planets nearby?
If I don't find planets, I don't find planets.
Exactly.
If there ain't planets, there ain't planets. But I'm now looking at the kind of space that I've got around me. Or potentially habitable. What does that mean?
Have you surveyed the whole system yet?
Yeah. So,
okay, and does it give what is the percentage of it?
Oh, okay. Ocean world 60%.
Yeah,
that's not really
not ideal.
No.
So yeah, 60% is like it will be costly for you to live there. You can do it. It's not like the others that are red, but you're really looking for a world that just shows up as green.
Yeah, so I had one of those, which I've already colonized very early on. So what? So I guess. Oh, hang on. Right, familiar shrine. Someone's been. Okay. Then at looking we shall go. That's yeah.
We want more. What do we want more of? Oh, okay. Intriguing.
Situation log updated.
So I've got a little area of the map where I think I figured out where the choke points are, which will be good. It seems reasonably defensible.
So I've just found
Construction
a
complete.
container filled with documents, which
Right.
doesn't sound that exciting, but we can send it to a homeworld for research, or I can sell it to a private collector for 1,500 energy credits.
Ooh, that's 15. That's quite a, yeah.
That was a lot. But I did go for for miners. Oh, there's some good ones. Minerals from jobs or minerals from miners. Let's get powered exoskeletons. Who doesn't want powered exoskeletons in their I mean, we are lobsters, so we already have that kind of thing going on a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So but yeah, I mean, powered exoskeletons sounds better than non-powered exoskeletons. Yeah. So what? Sorry, what were you saying, dude?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. Good talk.
Yeah. Like what was going on, I guess, and you explained that. Oh, so I've got eco simulation, food from farmers plus 20%. Probably want that because I said I was having food problems.
Are you still having food problems?
No, but like maybe I will again.
One day.
It's either that or pop growth speed 10%.
Mm-hmm. Well, as pop growth speed is good.
Yeah,
Until
then
it's bad. yeah, that's the thing. Like early on, I find it difficult to like have as many. Like I want to build and fill loads of jobs, and like I always have loads of unemployment, but
yeah,
not
is there an
loads of
obvious place to
loads of
see my
jobs.
unemployment?
No, you have to click on each of your. So if you click on each of your colonies, basically in the outliner, it will just say available jobs. I have loads of available jobs. Basically, is what I always have, rather than. And I also apparently am not building enough housing, so let's build a district there.
So yeah, okay. So yeah, I should probably build a mining district and all these kind of districts on my planet, right?
Yes. So yeah, definitely, because they like your home world obviously starts with that, but your colonies don't. So
yeah. Oh god, things happened. Engineering research. Okay, I can do some. Planet build speed.
So yeah, like the fact that you're like building districts and stuff, it takes time.
Okay. Yeah, that's what that means. Okay, that system is surveyed. Someone gained a level. Yeah, I'm hoping to find planets nearby. I'm kind of trying to explore local space.
Yeah, fair enough. Don't want that.
Do you often play with like the speed sped up when you play this on your own, or?
Yeah, at points I'm ready. Like it's when you get into a groove enough that you're waiting for specific milestones, like certain surveys to be done, or like building certain things. Then I will speed up to that point and then and then slow down. But like for this, I don't think there's any reason.
Oh, I found another wormhole.
Nice.
But like, could this wormhole just be pointing to the one right by it? Like,
yeah, could be. That would be a disappointing wormhole, wouldn't it? But
yeah,
could be.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like likely or not.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, all of my things like is 60% habitable, which seems a bit not great.
Not great, yeah. So I finished my tradition tree. So I can now choose an ascension perk, which I will do as soon as I've just got this other thing.
Yeah, because I wasn't going all into one. I've been kind of going into a couple.
Oh shit! Didn't work. Pause. Right, I sent the wrong science ship to do something, so that could have been a disaster. So this science ship, survey that one. There we go. And this construction ship. Right. Okay, I can unpause.
Do your borders grow without doing those starbase things?
Not anymore. They used to. They do not now.
So is that kind of important to build them?
Yes. Otherwise, your borders are not going to increase.
Okay.
But it's about like where you want.
Yeah.
Where you want to increase. But yeah, you do. Sorry, you do have to do that. Right. So I've got an ascension perk.
Yeah.
What
are your picks? What can you pick?
So I can peel. There are quite a few. So I can have technology ascendancy, which is research speed 10%, and rare technologies are 50% more common. So that sounds good. Interstellar dominion, starbase influence cost minus 20%. Claim influence cost minus 20%. I'm not sure quite what a claim is yet. Increased unity. Consecrated worlds is something about unity and increases spiritualist ethics. I don't know what that means.
No.
Administrative capacity, that sounds boring. Edict duration plus 50%, fine. Level leader stuff, let's research that, which is meh. And subject integration influence costs, which is about sharing destiny. So basically, none of these are as good as technology. So I'm going to take the technology thing, basically. I'm low on consumer goods, so that's what we need to do. Right.
I found pre-alien civilizations, pre-space. So we should consider an observation. Right. Can I click on? Interesting. Where was that? Where was that then? Where did they find that? Like, well, that's really annoying. Like, yeah. So I can't now. I don't know.
Is it in your situation log?
Where's my situation log?
So it should be
okay.
in the menu.
Signs. Yeah, maybe. No.
No. Okay.
Oh, hang on. Signs of precursor activity. Ancient shipyard. No, it's gone. I don't know where that is.
It might have been that it finished. I don't know. That would be the one reason why it went away. One of the reasons why it went away.
Well, no, because it's like there was. It's one of those ones where there was a species.
Oh, okay.
So it's not going to go away. Where was I even surveying? Like, where are my signs? Right. Yeah, like, yeah, like they do a lot of good stuff with the UI, but I can find it. I'm like,
there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there is a lot going on, and I'm not sure.
I think you have to let some of this game go, as it were, like let it do its own thing. It's quite hard to micromanage this game, I think.
Yeah. How do you see all your orders? Is there a way of seeing all the orders that are going on?
Like for your different ships and stuff. Or, so like everything is kind of represented in the outliner in one way or the other. So
but I mean, like, if I can't remember if I sent someone to a certain thing.
Oh, okay. So if you click on it, it will tell you, kind of thing. Like, so if you are So if you sent a construction ship to go and do something, you can click on it and hit and hold shift. I think will tell you where it's going.
Can I queue orders?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
So hold shift.
Hold shift and then right click on whatever it is you want to do,
and then it will tell me when it's finished.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay.
So I've got this alien menace that I encountered nearby that's like 775. I still didn't figure. So I probably need like their power is 775. So probably I need to try and build stuff to match that.
Yeah.
But how do I link to? How do I join two fleets together? Any idea?
Yes. It's a little fiddly, but it's definitely doable. So it's usually maybe in the fleet manager.
In the fleet manager, we can create templates for our military fleets. As our fleets grow in size, these templates make it easier to quickly order replacements for any losses they may have.
Because I've got my 2 fleets here.
There is definitely a way to do it, but I also remember it being quite fiddly back when I was trying to do it for the first time.
I'll reinforce. Oh, this fleet is already at full strength. So that means they can't have more.
No, that's not what that means. That means it's like you haven't taken any damage or losses in that fleet.
Okay. Oh, right. I need to pause. I've just been in another I need battle stations. Right, where is it? Okay, yeah, because I kind of need to do this now because I'm not going to win against this. This fleet if I don't do that. Because I've got transfer to a new fleet.
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
No. It should be. It's like something. Are they in the same system?
Yeah, they're literally right next to each other, all waiting the
so,
same thing.
So if you click on one, and then try and maybe like shift click on the other.
Yeah, now I've got them together, both selected.
Yeah, and then I'm sure there's one of those tiny boxes is gonna say like
merge.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Done.
There we go.
Okay. So. Right. That's 284. I definitely do not have enough power there. Right. Okay. I'm gonna unpause it.
Okay.
And I need to build something.
So like on my colonies at the moment I don't have stuff building because I don't have the population, so anything I build would just be like it would just be wasted resources because no one's going to man that stuff. And that's true on my homeworld. I've got like 7 available jobs on my homeworld.
Yeah.
So maybe I need to increase my pop on my homeworld. Let's have a look. Oh, they're already doing that. Oh well. They're already mating like lobsters. That old well-known saying. So it's really interesting. This scary-ass empire that sat next to me is not expanding at all. I basically my science ship has gone all the way around it, and they haven't increased their space once. It's really weird. Really weird. I wonder if there's something in the contacts that suggests why that is. No, it says they're a materialist, so you would have thought they would be trying to get out there. But they've closed their borders, so we can't even try and be friends.
No.
Bunch of jerks.
Okay, right, technology, researched, new research.
Construction complete.
Okay, great. So now I have 2 star bases that are hopefully trading with each other.
Complete.
Yes. So when you I'm just going to pause it, dude, to talk about trade routes a sec. So when you open your star base and click on trade routes.
Give me a second. I'm just like trying to merge. Okay, right. What is it? What am I doing?
Click on your star base and click on trade routes.
Starbase, trade routes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, do you have any golden glowing arrows?
Yes.
You do. Okay, so you've already got. So you were ahead of me. You've got trade routes, and it's showing you that's what it's doing.
Yeah.
So I didn't have that when you were asking me the questions.
Right. Okay. I see.
So that kind of tells you, like, how that's working.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got that under control. That's fine.
Cool.
So I'm going to press play.
Yeah. Have I got? So is this my shipyard? No, shipyard. Okay, right. So I'm gonna. It's interesting. Can you not get it so they reinforce? Tell a shipyard to reinforce a certain fleet. Is that not how it works?
Reinforce. I don't think so.
Or I had to keep merging them.
You shouldn't have to keep merging them. Once they're merged, aren't they?
No, I mean keep merging every time a new ship gets built.
Oh. You sure that's happening?
I mean, yes.
Okay, sure. Okay. I don't know. They should just
I'll enter the. Okay, I'll tell them to enter the orbit of the place with, enter the orbit with enter the same orbit, basically.
I would have thought so. I just thought once you have one fleet, you could just is there a fleet there that just doesn't have any ships in it, and it's kind of filling that up. Basically.
No, I don't think so.
So I don't understand how. So it's generating a new fleet every time you make.
Every time a Corvette builds, it's generating a new fleet. Yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that's happening. But then you're not building them that quickly, surely. I know it's a bit of a ball ache, but
oh no, now it's fine. It seems to be okay now. Right. So I'm gonna pause it. No, I don't need to pause it actually. Available jobs 10.
I need to fix my. I don't know. It's going down quite low. It's fine. Don't like that I'm losing consumer goods, but they're not that important.
I kind of don't want to mess around with things. Like when my planet seems to be doing okay.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, there's nothing. You don't have to fiddle with things if it's all everything seems to be working out well.
Yeah, what I am going to do is push an attack.
Oh shit! I need tons of housing. Why am I not building housing?
Anomaly found.
I've completely forgotten about
how would you know?
So in your world survey, if there's housing, basically, the one above.
Population?
No, so the one above unemployment is housing.
Yeah. Okay. So available housing. Yeah. So available housing. I've got lots of available housing.
Okay, cool. So I need lots of housing because I didn't build any districts. So that's what we're doing. How are you guys for housing? You need some more housing. Wow, I just have this. Maybe my guys just need. I think I might have. Maybe I put that as a trait of my guys. We need palatial
You need
housing.
lots of houses, whereas I'm probably that probably isn't necessarily what mine.
Well, we lobsters, we like to spread out. I don't know if you knew that about us. We spread a lot as a species. We've got a lot of tails and claws and legs and stuff. You wouldn't understand being just a bunch of dumb ants, but
yeah, fair enough.
Right. In all my mockery of you, I'm things have been missed.
Right. Okay. Here we go. We are engaging in combat. So
good luck.
I do really like the combat in this game.
Yeah, it's very cool, isn't it? I
just like watching the spacey shooty.
I'm not fighty enough to really for it to actually end up being something I do a lot.
Yeah. But anomaly found. I'm trying to watch the lasers and
Resource storage capacity. Fuck it. Let's get that.
System survey complete.
What? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Modules. Shipyard. Trade hub. Trade hub. Yeah, let's go like that.
I seem to be just fighting against my own guys at the moment. Like it's just like this weird faction. So now I want to tell them to repair.
Do I want a shipyard out there? How far away is it? It's really close. We don't need a shipyard there. Let's have an anchorage instead. Okay. Right. Ooh, I can have a new building. Right. We need something that adds. Yeah, we need.
Oh, I've got a neutral fleet. Some kind of neutral. Oh, okay. Now I found. Right.
You found another civilization. Ooh,
yeah.
We are low.
No. I found the. This is that planet that we said military. Oh no, this is just some space squid.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay, so there we go.
Sorry, I just paused it because I got a strategic resource, which is the first volatile motes. Have you had any of these yet?
Don't think so. Oh, maybe. I had stuff that I didn't know what to do with. Like they said we haven't unlocked the power to do anything with this
Oh
yet.
yeah, okay, yeah. So you're harvesting it, but you haven't quite. Yeah, you haven't got anything to do with it yet. Where's that volatile motes? Oh, is it all the way down there? No.
Yeah, I need requires moat stabilization technology.
Yeah, I think I just found some volatile motes as well. Where was it though? That's weird. Oh, I've got I haven't been paying nearly enough attention to some of this stuff, so everybody, I'm really sorry. Special projects. Derelict ship. No. Okay. Actually, let's just research this and research this. So we're researching a bunch of stuff. Hopefully that will be useful. That's my situation log. Anything else? I'm supposed to increase the fleet. Oh, just need to build one more corvette for that. So let's do that. Shipyard. Let's build a corvette. That can go away. Anything else in the situation log that's a quick win? I need to clear a feature. Okay. Nice. That's money. That's good.
My energy problems is definitely not bad now.
Yeah, sorted. Nice. Oh, those are the volatile motes. Okay. Yeah, I don't have mote stabilization either.
No.
One day, Pepe will stabilize some motes.
I think I need to start building some like. So, how much do you spend time? How do you research new ships and build new ships, like different ship types, or do you bother with that much?
I don't yet because we haven't really got unless you've been researching a load of ship tech, you won't have anything to choose between.
Yeah, I've just got it on build. It's like an automatic, isn't it? It just builds automatic best, right?
The best, yeah.
Construction complete.
I think once you actually have a more advanced set of options there, then you can end up building more exciting stuff, basically.
Yeah.
What did I say? I need to clear a feature. Clear a feature. If I care about it on this world, though.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Sure. Let's clear some impassable mountains. That sounds fun, doesn't it? But we can't do it.
System survey complete.
We can do that one though. Can we? No. I don't have any tech that lets me clear blockers. That's probably why it's a bit of an issue.
How do you clear mountains?
Big technology, right?
Yeah.
Massive, scary technology. Right, system survey done there. Are you done? No, you're still surveying.
Do you think they take advantage of the fact that it's 3D? It doesn't it's all on planes, right? It's not actually necessarily 3D.
It's interesting. I mean, I spend so much of the game in the map screen that it doesn't really feel like it's 3-dimensional. Well,
Yeah.
So yeah, but I do like popping into planets every like systems every now and again, and being like, "Ooh, what's this?" But yeah, short answer is probably no.
Construction complete.
Oh yeah. Okay, so on your colony, I've forgotten this. You can upgrade the administration building at some point.
Yeah, but when does that become available?
It's something like, I think you need a certain population level, maybe.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. I need to remember not to keep going in. I can just click on this little thing on the side.
I really need some minerals.
Does it not tell you when that's the case then?
I think it does. It probably will say it will let you do it, kind of thing.
Okay. I can reassemble. Oh no. Okay. Right. Don't worry. Oh, a green planet. Right. Okay.
Nice.
80%.
Jump on
right.
that.
We're gonna. Okay. We need to build a survey ship. Not a survey ship. You know what I mean.
One of those colony
ship.
Right. So that should have situation log should be gone now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now doing that. That's groovy.
Let's build that next. Okay, cool.
Ooh, a new tradition. Okay, so now I get to adopt a different one now that I've finished expansion.
Yeah.
So, what do we want to do? Kind of like the idea of diplomacy. What does discovery do? Okay. Ooh.
System survey complete.
Ooh, I kind of like.
Complete.
I like discovery. That lets me do some. Prosperity's good too. Don't really like supremacy. It's all about fighty. Tend not to be about that. No, we're going for discovery because it's all about research, and I like having the tech. Yeah, I mean it increases all research speed by 10%. Holy shit! But that's that's at the end. Sorry, that's when you finish.
Yeah.
It. So, and normally research speed is increased, so that's all right. I'll take that for a starter. Starter for 10. Which way do I want you to go? Let's go this way. Okay, so we're a little low on minerals. Everything else is fine.
Do you have any kind of strategy? Like, do you think?
No. Sorry, what? No, I don't. I just don't get far enough in this game each time to really go into that too much.
Yeah.
Like at the moment, we've got no one beating us up. That means we can just kind of bimble along at the quickest pace we can do. Like no one's forcing us to do anything in a particular way. So strategy-wise, I don't feel like at the moment my biggest strategy is get to you so that we can start like. Because once you've like made contact with other civilizations, if they're friendly to you, you can start trading stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, like other than that,
research complete.
Try not to balls things up too much.
I can see there's actually like the primitives comes up as a symbol.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it is there.
Mining station outpost.
Construction complete.
So the question is, do we want to start using time acceleration? I'm starting to find I'm kind of like it's settling down. I'm waiting for things.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So I presume if I put it up, it's going fast for you. Did you? So
no,
do I control?
You did. Well, I think either of us can do it, basically.
Right. Okay. So it's not like it goes at the. speed if whoever wants it. Like some of them go like some games like this. It's the speed. It's the slowest. Basically.
Oh yeah, no. I think that's just one speed basically.
Yeah. Right. So where's here? Right. So I'm gonna go colony ship. Oh, you can only colonize planets inside your border, so I need to build something on.
Yes, you need to build the usual thing, space
Starbase. Yeah.
Complete.
Okay. Right.
Okay, I found another alien. Where are you?
So in my case, speeding up time, or do you want me to not do that?
No, I think I could probably handle it.
Just tell me if not.
I can always like reduce it
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. There we go.
if necessary.
Yeah. Because I'm at the point now where I can't do anything until that thing's built.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
Just a bunch of leaders gaining levels in case anyone's interested in what might popped up onto my screen.
System survey complete.
Okay, research. So new research.
Right, yeah, gamma aliens. What are they doing?
What?
Okay. I've got some yeah, but that's okay, let's research the gamma aliens instead. That'll be quicker. Yeah, because you have when you find a new civilization, you have to like research them basically.
Right. Okay. Okay. So 767. I'm trying to get a. Oh, that's a bit close. I can only have 20 ships in a fleet, so that's as good as I can get. It turns out.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, if you want higher numbers, you have to improve the strength of those ships. Basically.
Sorry.
If you want better numbers in combat, you need to improve the stuff that's on those ships. Basically, like start researching tech if you need to.
Okay. So I'm going to start moving towards you because I had like some nasty aliens basically stopping me doing that.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I am at the kind of I'm as south as I need to be necessarily, but I haven't come east yet into your side of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Special project complete.
So okay, now do I need to be checking about upgrading things? Because maybe I could upgrade things. So I've researched stuff.
For what? Sorry, in what context?
For anything.
Bit of a broad question.
Yeah.
Research it, like upgrades of
like buildings, upgrades of.
Are they in special tech? So you in research tech? You mean?
Yeah. So like I upgrade like.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah. I mean,
I would need to upgrade. I would need to go through and manually upgrade them.
No, you need no. Well, yes, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Like I don't tend to do that much. I probably should.
Okay.
But I didn't take. Yeah, for some reason I don't find picking the building techs particularly exciting. But I probably should do it a bit more just to have some options.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm moving my colony now. Sorry, my fleet. Do you tend to always research anomalies or not? Like if they're like doable.
If they're doable, yeah. They tend to. They kind of. The one that's difficult to remember is to go and go back and do it. Like if it's as your scientist gains levels, like they will find it. They'll be able to do them, kind of thing. Ooh, stranded scientist. She can definitely join our cause, right? Yeah. Who doesn't pick up a stranded scientist?
Yeah.
Construction complete.
That's interesting to see. Estimated arrival date. Like, holy crap, it's taking them years just to get there. Like, I never really got a sense of the time, how long time was actually going.
Ooh, that scientist gave me some new research. Good one, scientist.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, I'm going to pause it. I realised that's probably what. Ooh, I've got a some fancy plasma throwers. Yeah, that's good. That's kind of like a golden. Oh, is it? Oh, it said I had research available. I clearly don't. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Carrying on.
Okay.
I'm
going to slow it down in a second.
So this fleet can be upgraded. It will cost 104. Yeah, we can do that. We are losing credits.
Construction.
Which is always a concern. Oh, established. Right, you and your fast. Fast is too fast.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so I'm now. Oh god, these guys look weird. And that says that's coming from the lobster people.
The lobster people. So you've actually met quite a few.
Two so far. Yeah. So this is the representative of the Iruxo Commissariat. Our elected leader, Commissary General Bo Carr, hopes for peaceful relations with your people, but know that we are more than capable of defending our way of life. How should we respond? I have no desire for conflict. This meeting is surely a blessing. New friends bring one closer to divinity.
Right.
Because I'm a spiritualist. I'm a spiritual lobster. So I'm going to say new friends bring one closer to divinity. So let's see. Do these guys actually like us? No. No, they really, really don't.
No?
Nope. Much worse. Much, much worse. So they're an autocracy. So yeah, they are unfriendly. Great.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of people who don't like us between you and me.
Nice.
Basically.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a bummer. But there we are.
When you unpause, let's drop the speed back down to normal.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. So, normal speed.
Cool. Yeah, they've just closed their borders to us, unsurprisingly. So what are we researching at the moment?
Okay, right. So I'm set. My second planet. Right, so where's my... Okay. So yeah, I mean, like I'm trying to think now how much time has passed since we first met these hostile people, because that would have been like literally, I don't know, like...
Was that the start of the game?
100, yeah, so the start of the game, so like 200 years?
Probably.
Oh, when does the game start? What year?
I didn't even check. There must be a way of checking, right?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah, but like years and have passed.
Oh yeah.
We're back.
And you're finally able to deal with them, are you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe. Oh no, maybe like I don't know. At the moment, they're beating us. Actually. Something went bad. Wow, their stuff looks good.
It's weird. Aren't they
retreat.
aren't they like an offshoot of you?
No, this is a different people now.
Okay.
The offshoots of me have been completely right.
You're
Okay,
just
we're
rolling
retreating.
around the galaxy, beating people up, aren't you?
Yeah. No, that isn't what's happening.
Galactic ambitions has been construction complete.
Okay, that's a shame.
Anomaly found.
So yeah, we have 2 block. Ah, that's annoying. Okay.
What?
So I need to yeah, I need to like. I can only clear these 2. Oh, I can on this one already. Let's clear this. Clear this. Yeah, I might have a housing problem at some point, but I just need to build a building that has houses. So.
Mhm.
Okay, at the moment though, everything is okay. So that's good.
Construction complete.
See, I think that's going to be way too far away for a trade route. Just a bit of a shame. What's the...
Oh, I've got sectors now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Stuff. Pausing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need to assign a sector and traditions and everything. Okay.
Oh, I need star holds. Maybe that's going to increase my trade route size. Alright, we'll hold off on that then. Let's put down here.
Right. So stuff. What happened? Just research. New research.
Where's this? Where's this derelict ship? Where are you, Tora? Oh, you're miles away, so we're not doing.
So I've got my next colony. Right. So I think. Yeah, because there's sector. I've now got 2 sectors.
Oh yeah, because those colonies are obviously far enough apart that you need to be in different sectors. Yeah.
So where do I see my sectors? Is that going to be
planets and sectors?
Sector screen provides an overview of all our colonized
Yeah.
worlds,
Okay.
their pops, and their
So I
resources.
need to assign a
As
leader.
our empire grows, it will be automatically organized into sectors.
This is useful, like when you get really big. Obviously,
What?
the sectors are very useful when you start getting really big, so you don't have to quite micromanage so many small things.
Yeah. Okay. I see. Okay. So now the sectors are. Oh, and I think it does kind of join your borders. Like my borders are definitely growing.
Yeah, when you build star bases, like if they're close enough.
No, I mean
together.
there were gaps. Like there are gaps in my borders, and they've kind of slowly linked up. I feel like I could be wrong, but
I thought these days that doesn't happen. It used to in the original,
yeah.
but I'm not convinced it does anymore. Should I give this colony luxury residencies? That seems... we do need housing, though. Seems a bit much. Fuck it. I'm going to give them luxury residencies, and we're going to make them work for food.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense, right? I'm assuming having a housing problem is not good for an empire. So even if like our race carries its house on its back in some kind of shell.
Isn't that? Yeah. Right. So I've got my new colony, which is good. I was a bit worried there because so what have you done so far this
game?
Yeah.
This session.
Yeah.
I've expanded north because there was some trade and the volatile moats were up there, so I wanted to make sure that I nabbed those before some person cheeky. But they're also the northern. It's like the right at the edge of the galaxy. So I know if I've got those planets, like no one can come that direction.
Yeah.
So like I've expanded north there, and I've sent a science ship all the way around and found that other like civilization that don't really like me.
So did you those civilizations? Are they scanning on? Are they going on the way? What like?
Are they what? They're on the way to you.
So then, but sorry, are you surveying on the way?
Yeah. Basically, I've got a route of a science ship is just like zigzagging south, and now it's going to zigzag east. So that like the quicker way would probably have been just to send it, just to move it rather than. But,
so this automatically explore. They're not going to. What will they do?
I don't know. I don't use that. It's a good question.
I'm gonna try it. Moving, so yeah, maybe they will survey it.
Explore doesn't. Why would it not say just survey, like automatically survey or whatever?
I don't know. But well, no, it must be because he's like this guy is moving to. Is explore different to survey?
I believe so. I don't know how it's. I don't know. But why would you have a different word if it wasn't different?
Yeah.
Research complete.
Ooh, some research.
Construction complete.
So I now have a nebula refinery. That's cool. We definitely need minerals. So miners or mining stations outputs.
Construction complete.
I think. Oh, this is tough. This is quicker, so let's do that. That depends on how many mining districts. Oh, it was all happening at once. Okay, let's send you out here. Survey system. You're going to go over here. Survey that up. Do I want this system? It's not that exciting. Okay. We were going to build some more houses here.
Construction complete.
Yeah, no, it looks like I've got there's a ship in my build queue that is already built, but it's not come out of the build queue.
But is it because have you reached your naval capacity?
Nope.
Okay.
It was my colony ship.
Anomaly
Oh.
found.
Yeah.
It should. What?
Well, I know it should. Yeah, it's kind of at full, so I just put it at the bottom of the queue and it's all working fine. But
Okay.
could be some kind of weird thing.
Plasma throwers. Yeah. Why wouldn't you want plasma throwers?
I don't know.
Exactly. How much is that? It's going to cost me 64. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, cool. So now I can. Right, I'm going to build an observation post over this, like. Planet. So someone completed a system survey. Was that the... I don't think it was the... So now I've... Yeah, this is confusing. So so can I build then... So that it says 20 out of 20. That's my... So I can have 20... Now I've got a naval capacity 21 out of 20.
Yeah. Oh. Yes. So now there's something like it's going to be bad in the sense that like maybe they cost more or something.
Okay, so probably
exceeding your naval capacity will cause your ships to have an increased upkeep cost. So you can in your star bases build anchorages, and that will increase your naval capacity. That's the easiest way.
Right. Okay.
behind
What's
me.
that? Is that a building?
Yeah. Oh no, it's give me a sec.
A module.
It's a
right.
module. Yeah, it's a module.
Yeah.
Really want to build in any of these places. I think we have to. Do we have to? No. Maybe I'll build here.
Right. Okay.
Physics research. Physics research is good. Why are you not trade, family ring? I didn't realise you had trade. Let's upgrade you.
Oh god.
Oh god. Good
Alien
time.
Menace.
Alien Menace. Always
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Those I think are beatable by my fleet. Right. So that's.
I just chose a tradition to boldly go.
Nice.
Yeah. Thought you'd like that. Building available. Right. What are you guys doing?
So with this observation post, I can actually set it to be aggressive. Like,
Yes.
um,
Okay, so I'm building loads of luxury residencies on my colonies because I want people to have houses, and there are
Mhm.
loads of available jobs already. So that's what we're doing, but I don't. It's not really helping my economy.
Complete.
I kind of feel like
oh, relax that.
how many? There are 4 jobs available here. Is this because? Yeah. Okay. I think we need to start making babies again, making lobster babies on this planet, and then.
If you cut, can't you just like cut lobsters in half or something?
How dare you, Mr. Ant? Like, don't start diplomatic things off like that poorly. You know, we need to be friends. 'Cause I've got enough enemies in this universe already. That's. I don't want to build that. Yeah, I really do need to start building some food
System survey complete.
stuff.
Okay, now I've got like, I can build 2 navy things. So that's. How much have you got? Like, what's your military power?
8 out of 24, but I haven't had like a bunch of people splinter off and cause a ruckus.
Yeah.
So I haven't had to deal with anything fight wise. My navy is at the moment completely untested.
Yeah. Mine is well like battle hardened. Like, weird.
You angry ant, you.
Yeah. So where the heck is this guy?
So one thing that's kind of annoying is that I'm giving up this science ship to go all the way down to you, whereas it could be surveying stuff for me out here, which would be quite useful. But
Yeah.
I could get another science ship.
Okay, right. Let's have this fight then.
I think I'm going to do that. Let's build another science ship. It's a bit, but we can always fire it at some point. But
My
I've got
fleet is pretty
some-
cool looking.
Nice.
This feels a bit more even. Maybe.
It's a really inefficient way of doing it, Dave. Cancel that. No.
Also, these battles last a long time. Like, as in, if you look at the actual time.
Construction complete.
Oh, they're bringing it back again. Like,
Oh, I just made a science ship. That's what I did.
The leaders tab lets us hire.
I have so many scientists and nothing else.
Scientists, admirals, and generals.
Let's get you.
I need to retreat again, possibly.
Do they
don't
repair
know.
in between fights?
Well,
your enemy.
yeah. If you, no, I just took one. It's interesting watching this kind of like this bar and figuring out who's winning and who's losing.
Complete.
At the moment, I outnumber them, but they have better stuff.
Okay. How is
Oh
my
man,
trade?
I need to retreat. No, I need to retreat. That went bad. That went bad.
Okay, my trade.
If they start attacking, that's not good. Well, I was hoping to end on a victory.
Gout,
But that was a defeat.
please.
How about we call it there for this evening?
Cool. Yeah. I need to build that.
Let's have a look at the combat stats. They didn't go well. I guess, do I just need to spend more money researching that kind of stuff? Is that...
Well, it's not money, is it? It's research time with your scientists. So just choosing, choosing kind of which ones to go with. Yeah, that's right. Pausing. Deciding which when you choose your tech, like maybe leaning towards some more military focused ones would probably go a long way by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Cool,
dudes. All right. What am I doing here? Yeah, good. All right. Yeah, I mean, God, yeah, because you can just keep going. So, thanks everyone. Did we look at the chat once? We are terrible streamers.
I had an eye on it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, sorry that this, like, I don't know, like, we should probably, Sean is better because he doesn't he asks a lot more questions because he's less familiar with the game, whereas I've just gotten on with it a bit, which I apologize if that leads to a less exciting viewing experience, even if it is a slightly, very, very slightly more competent Stellaris playing one.
I resent that.
Again, them's fighting words, huh? But yeah, you starting to see our expansion. I'm assuming Sean's kind of, until I actually see Sean's empire, I can't see how well he's doing.
Oh, dude, he's going so well. Yeah.
So like, and vice versa, he can't see my lobster-shaped sprawl that I've got going on in this northern part of the galaxy, but we are cracking on, and we're still enjoying it. You're still enjoying it, Sean?
Yes, I do. Yes, I like this kind of game.
So yeah, so we're gonna keep playing, and I would love to finish this, but like I don't know how many weeks at like 2 hours a pop it's gonna take before.
I don't know how long one of these games lasts.
I think quite a long time, and we chose small galaxy as well, so. Like, the victory conditions are quite extreme, I seem to remember. I can't even remember where you find
There's
them.
like a victory. There is, if you go back in, if you resume.
The demographics tab tracks the
There is some. If you click the little heart, government, maybe?
No, I looked at...
Situation log, victory.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, I am currently 5th, I guess. Rank 5th.
I am 3rd.
Okay, right.
That's not too bad. Not too bad.
What is, so, oh, it's January 1st, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's, okay. Unidentified empire will win the game.
So that's actually, I can see number 1, the Calaxians. They're right next to me.
Right, okay.
So yeah, their economy's good. Their technology, it's their technology. Look at that technology level. That's
I can't
crazy.
see it. Well, yeah.
So my technology is 170.
Yeah.
And my economic strength is 485.
Yeah.
Their technology is 18,398.
Oh, jeez. But could they have been one of these ones that was advanced?
I think they must be, right? Like, they must have just started that way. Which I'm assuming is why they, like, have just... Yeah, because their score is 25,000 and mine is 1,000.
Yeah.
And I'm 3rd. So, they must have... But there must be something built into their AI where they're not just, like... that's why they're not attacking me. That's why they're not like expanding, because they would just crush us immediately. So
yeah. But then I suppose not the because there's the whole diplomatic thing, right? Some AIs just won't do that because that's not in their nature.
Yeah, exactly. But I assume they're kind of they're in the factions, not factions in the context. So they are the keepers of knowledge, okay, and they are they're just dismissive of us because we are spiritualist fools, but
yeah.
I don't know if that's because of the way they've been set up, but it'd be really lame if those guys were like that far advanced and aggressive.
Yeah,
like, you know, that would.
But I've had games where I've been destroyed by things like that.
Okay, so maybe
so
it's just
like, because I would imagine like so I've never played a game of this to that point because I've always been destroyed by like or like I've always lost, I guess. So I was figuring that would be the end point.
Okay. Well, you got a strong you got number 3 ally, you know. So between I'm an ally with you basically until we're not. But so but maybe with that extra help, we will be able to actually win a game.
I like the kind of multiplayer element that we might never meet, but like we'll be affecting this galaxy, but not directly. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like clearly, our actions are affecting the AI around us, even though I haven't got to any because I'm stuck. I'm just like pincered in by these. I suppose there's one direction I could expand. Actually, that isn't like I've got these basically I've got alien strength of like 600, 500 around me, and so I can't go into those systems because I get owned.
Yeah.
Oh, I found somewhere else that's got a potentially habitable. Oh, okay, hang on. Oh boy, I gotta remember that. Like, how do I?
If only we were recording these videos.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, that's gonna be. I need to. Wow, how am I? Oh no, I'm gonna forget, aren't I? Like, surely, but I'm gonna see it, right? It's big. It's a big,
big green blob, right? Like, you can't. You won't miss it.
Yeah, but it's right next to the alien menace, so they probably won't push out. I don't think. I guess they're. But
probably not.
No, interesting, because then I'm expanding in the other direction that I want to be expanding. But
okay, well, any expansion's a good expansion at this point.
Yeah. This game. I suppose that's the thing about this game is like seeing the possibilities and then thinking about these possibilities, and like that now my borders, the shape of my borders, and what that's going to mean.
Yeah.
And like. Yeah.
I mean, God knows when we actually have to defend one of these, like this empire. I have no idea how I'm going to manage that. Like, I am really quite far spread out.
Yeah. Well, they end up getting just sliced in half, right? That's what I find. Is I remember games where like you have this one world that's just stuck in the middle of the like left and just but maybe these wormholes can help us.
Maybe.
Unless this one just goes to the one I can see on the same screen, then that would be rubbish. But cool, awesome.
Man. All right, dudes. Well, yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for
this is Stellaris. Where can people find us, Sean, if they're interested?
Spielberg.zone. And
excellent news.
Follow us here.
Yep, fantastic. Right, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Bye.